Hey everybody, welcome back to the Chaos Hub. We hope you're doing awesome as we continue our playthrough of Kingdom Come 2 Deliverance. And it is time to rock out. We already went over some first impressions and second impressions based on our last two videos that we've done. We are in town now, and we met the woman that we saw over by the water, who we were trying to assist. We're kind of yelling out to divert attention from so she wouldn't get harmed.
Does anyone you know
about your captain? Nobody invited me.
So they wanted us to take a bath.
I could get in through my
Poor Captain Thomas might never get back on his feet.
You'll be able to
Alright, let's go
stop
take a let's go wash.
Most of them are dead. Jesus
not one
Christ.
for wine.
Lord Fonberg is just beside him.
Just want to look in here real quick. Let's have a look-see. See what's going on here. I like to be nosy. Figure out what abouts in people's houses. Oh. Oh. Apparently I just stole that. And that. And that. And that. Oh, I didn't even notice I just stole those. Well. And that as well. Okay. We would prefer not to be thieves. So I think that's enough, right? Yeah, that's enough. We didn't just take that extra milk. So sounds good. Looks like we can't go out of that door. Oh wow. That's a hard lockpick, which we don't have any lockpicks. It says Rob. I don't necessarily want to rob, but it's kind of cool to rob.
Empty. I'll have to go somewhere else.
Okay, so then so be it. Alright, let's head back out and make our... Let's wash ourselves so that we're not so dirty. Okay. We're no longer stinky. Hello, lady.
Sorry to bother you.
Cheerio.
I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
You were attacked by
You were
bandits!
attacked by those bandits.
What bandits? What are you on about?
You were attacked at the pond!
You were attacked at the pond. You, some other women, and so were we as it happened.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle and I wasn't at any pond.
I don't know why you're trying to deny it.
And I have no idea why you're trying to deny it.
I saw it with
I
my own
saw it with
eyes.
my own eyes. You were washing laundry there with some other girls.
Well, I reckon you weren't looking too much at faces, eh?
Well, damn.
Clear off, you lecher.
Here's your
Well, that didn't
wine.
work properly.
Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Look, please. I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the King's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Oh, shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again.
Mind your manners. Henry,
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
mind your manners.
That's the most important thing. Enjoy your...
So I think we have to work.
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
It ain't what it used to be. My knees...
Always ready.
Always ready.
Glad to hear it. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you work your debt off, like I said.
All right.
What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house, but as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air.
Of course.
The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's where I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
All right, we'll do it.
We'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
That's
All
fair,
right.
madame.
We'll do it.
We'll do it.
Glad
It's
to hear
fair.
it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
From far away.
From far away.
I ain't been further than the back off me whole life, but I know this place inside and out.
Heard something about a wedding.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Truscovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bathouse wench.
Will Lord Von Bergo be at the wedding?
Will Lord von Burgov be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most likely he will be. Samin is his vassal.
Where's the wedding going to be?
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Samin, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
Can I get into the wedding?
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
Who's Samin?
Who is this? Semin.
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Samin. The fort in the village belonged to him. Old Jan Samin is the head of the family. And his son's called Olda. And it's him who's getting itched. There used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
It seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having an ale over there. Young Svatja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
Let's see. Where
Where
should
do
we
you want the
move?
sacks moved to?
To the pantry. That's the second door inside there. But I'd split the work with your pal if I was you. So you don't do yourself a mischief. It's his debt too, ain't it?
Where's the
Where's
pantry?
the pantry?
Second door inside the tavern. You can't miss it.
Is this the only tavern here?
In Truscovitz it is.
You must be doing pretty well then, eh?
I'd be doing a lot better if everyone paid their bills.
Nice way to point me out.
Where's the pantry?
Second door inside the tavern.
What's life like here?
Better now that you and your pal have finally had a wash. Truth to tell, it used to be better. The war might be far away, but then there's a shortage of folk to do the work.
Is von Berghoff
No, Von Berghoff ain't got nothing to. They go of their own free will. It don't occur to them. They just see easy earnings. They know.
Where can I find work?
First, you gotta carry them sacks for me. But otherwise, you can find work anywhere. Try Radovan the Smith for one. He's a come to mention it. He's sat just round the corner there, and that fella next to him is Miller Crazel. You know what they say about millers?
I've heard.
Well then,
Is that all you know about the wedding?
what else is there to know? I'm just looking forward to being a guest.
Where's the pantry?
Second door inside the tavern.
Okay.
You can't miss it.
I'll go and discuss it with.
And careful with them sacks. And what can I get for you?
Yes, Mum.
Cheers.
Aye. Mind where you're going.
Good day.
Good day.
Greetings.
To you too.
Let's see. So she said I can talk
How
to
are you?
somebody.
Could be better.
Good day.
Good day.
Would you help?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, with a cup, of course. Who else?
Greetings. Are you the bailiff, son?
Hi, that's me. Who are you?
I'm Henry.
I'm Henry.
I'll probably forget after a few tankards anyway. What do you want? You don't think you're gonna wangle some coin out of me, do you?
No. I'll just have a couple of questions.
Ask away. I have plenty of time.
What's going
What's
on here
going
in
on
the
here
region?
in the region apart from that?
Apart from the bandits, nothing much. Life's peaceful enough. The war has steered clear of us, thankfully. Lord von Berg, but high politics is nothing for me.
I heard your sister's getting married.
Indeed she is. It's going to be a grand affair. Even Lord von Berghoff is coming. That's how...
Look, I need to pass on an important message to von Berghoff. But I can't get into the castle because of what happened to us. Do you think you could...
Invite you? Not a chance. I don't know you from Adam.
It would only be for a while.
Look, loads of lackeys like you will be needed at the wedding. Try asking for a job. I'm not saying you're sure to get to von Berghoff that way, but you can try.
Working.
You must know young Lord Semine, don't you?
Aye, he's a close friend.
Odd? Odd how?
He spends more time in the woods than at home, always riding off somewhere, and doesn't want to talk.
I'd like to ask about...
No,
Thanks.
wait a moment. It occurred to me we could roll a few.
I've got nothing to wager.
That's a shame. You know what? If you beat me, we'll work.
You'd invite us, you mean?
You'd have to beat me first.
Let's
Say
play.
about that. Let's play.
You really are desperate to get to the...
I mean,
Well, my friend.
you are offering me to get there with rolling. Alright, so the basic rules. If you're interested in gambling, you can find a game of dice in any respectable tavern. Alright, so let's do this. If you have any dice in your inventory, you can choose to use them before starting the game. Most dice have special properties that you can read about in their descriptions. These allow you to use special techniques to improve your luck. We did manage to get one die, I think, in that cave at the beginning. You start the game by rolling all 6 dice. Select the scoring dice you want to keep, put them to the side, and gain points for them at the end of your turn. Then roll the rest again. You keep rolling until you run out of dice. However, if you don't roll a single scoring die, you lose all points gained this turn. The art of the dice is to finish your turn and score your points before you run the risk of not rolling a single scoring die. The first player to reach the score goal is the victor. You can see all the point information from the current game at the bottom left corner. So I guess what is a scoring die, though? That is my question. Okay, so there's like 3 of a kind, 3 ones is 1,000. Each additional die after 3 doubles the value. So 3 sixes, okay, so it's 100 for each number, minus ones is 1,000. And then let's see, 2s, if you get an additional 2, it's doubled. Okay, so 2s would be 2, that would be 200 for 2s, Okay. Got it.
Fortuna, may the best player win.
Alright, so I want to keep... Hold. Hold. And that's it.
Like I'm invisible.
That's all I want to do. I want to roll.
Hey, innkeeper, that beer.
How do I roll again now?
I'll have a beer.
Let's see. Current selection. Die selected to be held. You can make an ordinary game of dice more interesting by using a badge. If you and your opponent have a badge of the same level, 10 silver gold, you can make use of them during the game. Every badge has different property, okay? I'm not worried about badges yet. That looks like it's more advanced, so we're gonna close this. Okay.
Don't drag it out. I want to play too, you know.
So, I went to see my brother.
Let's do the 2 6s and the 2 2s. Alright. Now, how do I get it to
Why the
go?
long face?
I've just got this nasty premonition.
What premonition?
I've got a barrel
Why is this
of
gift?
ale that I'm afraid it'll go bad on me soon. Someone should...
Careful, you lose your bet. Score and continue.
Aye, I'm in a right bind. But what are friends for if not to help each other?
Great! It's a deal. We'll go ahead and tell Franz and Vashek too.
Okay, so how do I continue on? It's not giving me the option to continue. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is 500. 5 is 50. 1 is 100. Let's see. So we have 2, 6. So we technically need 3 of 1. Alright, so this is actually what we're going to do. We're going to kill those 2s. Keep the 6s. And keep the 1.
You need a
They're
bit
gonna
more
cut down the old
time.
oak tree at the crossroads.
Oh, no.
Alright.
Why? A lovely tree like that. It's a nice place to rest when you're passing by in the summer.
So,
The only bit of
score
shade
and
far
continue.
Well, that's
It
just
won't let me do that.
Some noble was resting under it, not for shade.
I don't want to
because
give
it
up.
was pissing down.
All the more reason to leave it be, no?
Aye, but the weather had been stormy for a few days. So one of the branches snapped and fell off. Nothing happened to the noble.
Okay, so pass is there. I don't want to
That
pass.
pissed him off and he wants his revenge.
He complained to the bailiff, saying the oak's dangerous and has to go.
Christ,
All
there'll
right.
be nothing nice left here.
How do I
if it
score and
rains.
continue? It's not letting me do it.
When's the last
hell?
time you saw the bailiff get anything done on time? That tree will still be here.
What are you waiting
long
for?
afterward.
Hell to freeze over?
No. Okay, let's see here. Alright.
I bought a lovely...
So now it says pass. I guess maybe because I can't... Oh, okay, so I have to have a certain combination. I can only hold 1.
It's ages till St. Wenceslas's day, and they don't collect tithes before then.
You're right, but I promised myself I wouldn't leave it till the last month this year. So have you got any ideas?
Well,
So let's see. What is a 5? A 5 is 50 and a 1 is 100. Alright, so we're going to go with the 1.
last moment this year.
Score and pass. Okay. What did he get? I guess my combo. I couldn't do my combo.
These ones here.
I'm hoping I didn't just pass up my whole turn. I did it wrong.
My God, I'm done.
Oh, hold on. Maybe it's my turn now. 200. 300. Score and continue. Let's see. We'll take a 1. Score and continue.
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know.
Bust. Alright, let's see what he gets. So I did terrible. Jeez.
Money.
That was a pretty poor show, fella.
Absolutely was.
What can you do? Dice is mainly about luck.
That was
Bollocks it
terrible.
is. You need to use your head. Oh well. Maybe we'll have a rematch someday. When you get a hold of some groschen.
What about a rematch right now? With the same wager?
No chance. The offer doesn't stand anymore. You'll have to find a different way to get to the wedding.
Oh man. Well, that sucked. All because I didn't get the freaking controls. It wouldn't even give me the option. Maybe because I guess I just
Going down nicely, is it?
didn't roll well the first
Good
one.
day.
Good day.
Greetings to you.
Likewise, lad.
I haven't seen you here before. Where are you from?
I'm not local.
Well, I'm not from around here. I'm just an ordinary tradesman who minds his own business.
An ordinary tradesman, you say?
I find that hard to believe. Me and Crazel have had our eye on you for a while now.
You look like beggars, but you talk like learned fellas. You two are an odd pair, all right.
Do me a favor. It's obvious they're two hard-up students, or apprentices. What do they call you, lad?
I'm Henry.
I'm Henry.
So, Henry, what was it you were after?
Since you've joined us.
Looking for work.
I'm looking for work.
And what can you do?
I can do a lot of things. But mainly, I'm a blacksmith.
Bugger me. A blacksmith, you say? That
Duh.
makes 2 of us. And my apprentices have just vanished along with my goods, the bastards. When I'm swamped with work. Let's shake on it.
Why work in the smithy when you can work in my mill? The job's cleaner and less grueling.
Oi, I asked him first.
My own pa was a blacksmith, so I spent my whole childhood at the...
Bugger me. That's a lot more than... Whenever you're passing by that way, drop into my forge in Takov and ask for Radovan. That's me.
What do you
I
know
heard
about the
there's going to
wedding?
be a big wedding in these.
That's right.
Everyone wants to go.
And anyone who's not invited is trying to worm their way in somehow.
Because you weren't...
Of course I was invited. But what do I care? We're all just playthings in God's hands. One day...
Trying to sound clever again,
All I'm saying is that the...
Sod that. It's going to be... Even Lord von Burgo himself is going to be at the wedding. And he hardly ever...
Could someone get to the wedding without an invitation?
Someone? You mean? Forget it, looking like that.
Well, I think it might be possible. Using certain...
methods? Alright, so tell me. I'm
play
interested.
of light and shadow. A cloak is...
What are you going on about? More Miller's witchery?
All right. I won't say another word.
Semin's bound to keep a damn close eye on his big day. So you won't get in with...
Would it be possible to get to von Burgov?
I don't know. He's either locked away in his castle or traveling, so the only chance of meeting him is at the wedding.
And everybody will want something from him. He'll be dancing for joy.
I'm sure.
So...
The best thing would be to find a job that we needed there.
Aye. As always, as the hours pass and the guests raise their goblets, they'll look...
Bugger it. Cut the mysterious horse shit. Look, if I'm satisfied with you in the smithy, I can guarantee you'll be at the wedding.
Or, if you came to help me at the mill, I'll get you there as well.
Keep your nose out, Crazel. The lad wants to work for me. It's his family trade, so don't try to mess with his head.
Well, maybe he'll change his mind.
So, let's see.
I haven't been here before.
What's there to say?
It's usually peaceful, thank God.
You've got good reason to hide.
That's enough of your mudslings. It's actually good to live in an estate where...
That's true. Just a couple of villages, rocks, fields. That's despite Otto van Burgo being one of the kingdom's most powerful nobles.
When his lordship isn't in these parts, his chamberlain stands in for it.
Yeah, I saw him on the gate tower.
Aye, he's a right haughty bastard.
If you can get to him.
About that job...
I look forward to seeing you at...
I've got to be...
Wait, there's some... What's your story?
You ain't, are you? You look too...
We're messengers who were supposed to deliver a
So
letter to
you're
Otto von Berghoff.
So you're
we
telling
set
him...
up camp down by the pond.
Even though I didn't want to.
And in the evening, we were attacked by bandits. They slaughtered our men. It was only through luck that we saved our skins. We lost everything. Even the letter...
Can't say I'm surprised. I'd say... But it's true. There's bandits marauding in these parts. They're getting bopped.
Aye, these are evil...
Farewell then, Henry.
Farewell.
You know... So she's...
Okay, so we talked to them.
Safe? What? There'd have to be two of us. I couldn't manage.
God be with you.
I'm with you.
Christ, what's
God
the
be with you.
hold-up?
And with you.
Okay, can't talk to him. Let's talk to Hans.
I talked to that woman from the pond.
So I noticed. And you took your time coming back to me.
Yes, I did,
It
sorry.
didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget...
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What?
Von Berghoff is about...
Sacre! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him...
Calm down, let me finish. There's also young Sir Older, the son of a respected nobleman from nearby Semine Fords, is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush. It's the talk of the town. Invitation only, it seems. But there'll be lots of jobs to do for it. So we could get there as help for the blacksmith, or...
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like von Berghoff will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So
I
all we
love
have to
it.
do
He's
is
like,
get on
why
the guest
was
list.
some shit
And
job?
that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
We'll find some work
Like
there.
I said, there's going to be a lot of work involved in a wedding like that. That's our chance.
Work. Well, if you want. But how will you get me to the wedding?
Well, I thought we could both get jobs there.
I'm sure there are other options.
There's something else we have to sort out first.
I noticed that too.
We can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it...
Lug sacks?
I'm serious.
I can't work on...
Nobody will recognize you.
Come on. Nobody will recognize you.
Maybe not now, but what about later? People will remember my face, and when everything's cleared up, word will get around as if the disgrace at the gate wasn't enough.
Look, we're not in any position to pick and choose. So if you want to somehow scrape your way out of this mess, you better forget your airs and graces and make some effort. A bit of honest work won't kill you.
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
He didn't like
That'd be
that.
some aristocratic excuse.
Not so fast. Oratoris, Laboratoris, and Bellatoris. Now, which... So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork?
Let's see. It's a wonder your tongue isn't aching. I'll carry the sex by myself. Where do I fit in?
So which do...
Good question. But it turned out that you're a noble's bastard. And you're pretty...
I'd rather forget.
You're a bit of everything. But if you get your hands dirty with pure blood, in short, be so kind as to get to work.
But are you really not going
Are
to
you
help me?
really not going to help me?
Come now, Henry. What did I tell you about Bellator? I simply can't.
Stop
We
behaving
don't have
like a
time
brat.
for your spoilt brat manners now.
Manners? It's not long since I had to drag one sack through the night, and if I hadn't, that sack wouldn't be here now. So I think... I mean it, Henry.
Suit yourself, then. So, you simply...
That is a warrior's lot, Henry.
Right.
Well, if it makes you feel...
How?
That too, of course. But above all, once we're out of the worst, as
Oh,
soon
yeah,
as we
okay.
have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Although, if you think about the 3 states of man...
How generous of you.
I know, my dear Henry.
What BS? That dude is irritating me. And he calls himself a friend. I don't know if I would call that person a friend. Doesn't seem like very much of a... I guess we're not really friends though. I guess I'm at his... I serve him. So I can dry a food item here, but I don't have... Let's see, can I dry... Let's see, I'm drying a bunch of apples. How long does it take? It says I parted with them. Where'd they go? Uh-oh, I might have just lost all my food. Okay, well, I'll take those for now. Alright, let's go carry these, we're gonna carry these, things that she asked us to do off this cart. The flour bags, I think, are somewhere over here. Right. Right. Nope, there they are right there.
God bless. I'm supposed to move the sacks. Are you guarding them?
Aye. Thank God someone's bothered to come at last. The quicker sacks are moved, the better. You'll have your work cut out on your own. But don't look at me. I ain't gonna help you. I'll move each sack so you can get a better grip on it. But don't expect no more from me. You're not the fella who's supposed to carry the sacks, are you?
That isn't half heavy. Oh.
Enjoy your meal.
Alright, now I completely forgot where she asked me to put them, so let me look at the quests real quick. Let's see. Carry this. The sacks belong in the tavern pantry. She asked me to put it specifically somewhere, though. And I don't remember where.
Arrest you! Leave that! It doesn't belong to you! Thief!
Oh, she wants them right here.
I said surrender!
All right. You caught me. I surrender.
Oh, no.
That's enough. We won't stand for that here. Betty's not gonna be happy with you.
How do they know I
What
stole?
was that all about? I won't have behavior like that in my tavern. Is that clear?
I apologize.
All right. But don't do it again. That's the last time you get away with that. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am. Let me finish carrying your sacks. That is funny. I got caught stealing.
It's just a couple of sacks. Get cracking.
So it looks like the one sack I put in there, I don't think I got credit for. Maybe because of what occurred. I'm getting in trouble.
I'm sorry.
So doing it again, we must. Oh no, that's the second one. Okay.
Your health, my friends. You did. I never heard of any Perkstein in all my years.
All right. Next sack. Menial work.
I am the son of the bailiff.
But unfortunately, we gotta pay for our meals.
Like I'm invisible or something.
I don't even do this crap in real life. I'm working in a frickin' video game.
What did you say? Say it again.
It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's
What's going
dangerous
on?
around Thruski. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smart-ass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
We'll stay silent.
Your insults. Our men were slaughtered there.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Not happening.
Did you hear what that lying nobody wants?
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. You're starting to bore me. You and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, I'm so scared.
That's enough. Cut it out, both of you.
Mind your own business. Take your ragamuffin friend and get the fuck out of our village.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me. Get ready to
Least we
pick
get
up
some
your
reputation
broken
for that.
teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on, then.
You scum!
Oh, are we gonna fight? Alright, I guess we're gonna fight.
Slice him up!
I'll let you up!
Yeah! Don't
Take that fucker out, damn it!
Zeig, was du da hast.
Slice him up!
Da stehen.
I can't see the my stamina's out. Okay, there we go.
Nice hit!
Yeah!
Bad luck.
Good! To the Here! Why'd he do it? Scheiße!
It's 2-on-1. I can't see.
Zeig, was du da hast. Na los!
Can't see them there.
He's nearly got me! What do you want?
Fuck
You!
Now you'll die!
Yeah! Don't spare it!
Jeez.
Show your stuff!
Why'd he do it?
Yeah!
Yeah! Don't spare him! Na los!
I can't see. They're.
Bad luck.
You bastard!
Slice him up! At him! He's got no chance alive!
Time to die.
To me! Get him from behind!
Stop it, darling! You leave me no!
This is a bunch of fist fighting.
What the hell is going on here?
Grab them vagabonds!
Oh no. I didn't even get to finish the carrying my stuff. Oh no. I wonder if I cause this in the story.
Bastards! This will cost you dearly.
Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse.
What?
You behave like a spoilt brat.
How dare you speak...
You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle. But no, not his lordship.
You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess.
Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it?
That was some good practice though, fighting.
Fuck off!
Fighting.
Get up! Or you'll get a whipping too.
Especially multiple guys on one. That was kind of tough.
Just who the hell do you think you are?
I'm the only one of us with any sense. I'm not the one who acts like a spoiled child.
That's right.
Spoiled child? Better keep your mouth shut. I shouldn't have brought you along.
Well, that's something we can agree on. I could have been sitting in the mill instead of rotting in these stocks.
And whose fault is that?
Yours.
I was just defending you. Should I have let that fop beat you senseless?
I only wanted him to apologise. I'd expect my right-hand man to argue my case a bit better.
What do you think I was trying to do?
Arguing in
you
the
should
middle
have listened to me
of
and
town.
calmed down.
And let him insult me. Fat chance. If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me? Just like that?
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works.
Guys.
Hey, let's just stop all this arguing. It'll just make things worse.
Fuck you. I've had it up to here with you. With you and your pontificating. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life. You're fucking useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt.
Oh, that's enough. This isn't getting us anywhere. I understand you're downcast after all that happened to us. And I understand I can take it. But we shouldn't forget
That's exactly what I'm doubting. Everything goes to shit when you're by my side.
You don't really mean that. Calm down.
I'm perfectly calm. That's it. My life went to shit from the first moment I met you. And I've only just realised it. You're like a ball and chain. And I'd have bagged that wild boar too if it weren't for you.
Well...
And none of the rest would have happened. I wouldn't have been showered in shit.
Oh, come on, Capon.
Don't you cape on me. Not another word. I'll have to consider what to do next.
Stop blaming me for everything. Next morning. Oh man, they were there the whole night? It's gotta be uncomfortable.
Right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Isn't that?
Otto.
Hey! Bogo!
He smacked him.
Oh, shit. Right, where were we? Go on, get out of my sight.
What are we gonna do?
You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks, or dig latrines.
Maybe
I'll
somebody
look
just
after
ditch him.
myself. I'll go and see Lord von Bergov at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
Maybe it's better that way, buddy. He's been causing us trouble this whole time.
I'll be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
Off you go.
He's blaming Henry for everything, but it seems like Henry's the one keeping things together. Minus, he did help Henry when, you know, he needed to be carried. I guess they're both kind of together. So let's see, this won't end well. And that was just the beginning. Crime and reputation. Every one of your actions has consequences. If you commit crimes, the world around you and its people will react to them. Anything an honest Christian should avoid is considered a crime. One must not kill innocents, steal, break into other people's homes, harm people, domestic animals, disturb peaceful lives. If someone catches you committing a crime, they will report you to the guards or engage in confrontation themselves. You aren't safe even if no one catches you red-handed. People aren't stupid. They might deduce it was you who did it. Okay, so even if no one sees me, so like with the stealing, apparently somebody knew. Okay, a bad reputation can always be remedied by paying an indulgence or penitent pilgrimage, which can be imposed by a priest. Okay.
I suppose I really do need to find some job. I'll find muck without you, you stuck-up Lord of Perkstein.
Henry?
You can travel to already places discovering you. Let's see
Well,
which.
come on. I don't...
What do you want from me?
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be thanking you.
Uh-huh.
For what?
For what?
I've been begging for alms here for days, but I didn't make any real coin till today. And that's thanks to you. The scene you made brought out nearly all of Troskowitz.
You're welcome. At least it was good for something.
Oh well, not many people can make such a strong first. Now things can only get better.
Yes,
suppose you're right.
Probably right. It doesn't unless somebody tries to kill me. Again.
You're still alive in one piece, like Tomcat always says.
Do you know anything more about Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joker too. He loves showing off to girls.
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
No offense, but compared to him, you're a...
I don't want to pull wagons, but if you can handle a weapon, I'd be happy.
Well, one of the guards tried to take him on and came back whipped like a dog.
Well, sure. If he's...
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know. Or...
How does he show off?
With his muscles. He ricks logs with his hands. He even let himself be... But to be fair to him, Stanislav's sheep fell into a pit.
And Tomcat pulled...
And, not just that, he crawled down to get it. And when he found the pool...
Oh, that's nice. We're gonna
Where
find
might I run in?
In the camp by the tower. That is, by Rock Tower Pond. He watches them.
Should I watch out?
No, I don't think so. They mind their own biz, try not to stare too hard, and hold your tongue. Otherwise Tom...
Hey, you.
I'm Bara. Just Bara.
Looks like you know your way around here.
I ain't. I'm...
You're something...
Nah. I usually find work with someone, stay for a while.
Then why are you begging here?
Sometimes I collect herbs for that, but I'd like to go somewhere else. But on the whole, you could say I'm a traveller or a nomad.
Why?
Because they're different, and it scares people. They travel from place to...
I'd like to see what their homes look like.
You can go and see them, just don't...
Where are you headed? If you're only passing through.
For work, to the city. They all promise the moon, but...
Man, I'm just losing reputation over and over and over.
Why exactly?
Why? Why? I've been in the ship plenty of times, and I know how appreciative.
You said you were going to a city?
I'd like to go to Prague, but I don't know anybody there.
Aha.
Well, she doesn't know it, but I won't be troubling her long.
What do you want to do?
I'll find something. I'm not afraid of work.
Don't get your hopes up. The city...
You mean they don't hand out groschen by the bucketful? And the streets... I appreciate your concern, but I have to get to the city first.
I'm practically naked.
At least you're not walking around bare-assed.
Ah, very funny. I'd rather...
And what do you have in mind? Brocade and satin?
Let's see. I'd rather not stand out too much.
I'd prefer something a little more ordinary. I'd like to blend in with the local.
That's a pretty good idea. Tailor Bartoszek would probably throw you out of the shop. But if you can get by with things that are, let's say, slightly worn, then I could help you.
Receive a lockpick.
Thanks. These will come in handy.
Just don't get yourself caught again.
I have no money.
The hell you will. Here you go. I'll skip supper.
Wow. I mean...
Yeah, don't start crying.
That was nice.
Damn. I could use a horse.
Don't exaggerate.
Still.
There's a stud farm in Semin. Renowned...
And which way is
Southwest from here. Not too far. Once you see the
Okay.
walled... Though, I'll be a queen before...
Do you know where I might...
Betty in the tavern lets people sleep in the hay.
I'm not going near that tavern.
If you find some work, maybe you'll get...
My main concern is getting to that wedding in...
Well, yeah. People are talking of nothing else.
How much time do you think I have?
From what I hear, the bride's dress still ain't finished, and blacksmith Radovan still ain't started smithing the... So, no rush.
Hopefully by then I'll find a...
Alright.
I really need some...
I can see that. Save up for something, or use those lot...
Alright.
Oh well. It was nice to meet you.
Don't worry, you'll man.
Well, that was nice. He said not to go by that tavern, but I want to go back by that tavern. I want to finish that job for that lady that she gave to me. I think that's only fair. I mean, at this point, that would only be fair. Let's see. So that's not over here, though. Let's see if we can find her.
It's a sin to walk around bare-arsed, friend.
Yeah, I know. Where were we at?
Aye, almost done.
No, don't rob her.
Hey, did you forget your clothes somewhere?
This is the apothecary.
Es ist eine Sünde, hier mit nacktem Hintern.
Okay, so that's not gonna work here. Bodyguard. We're not messing with that. I don't just want to walk into somebody's house at this point. I've already pissed off some of this town. Looking for somewhere that might be open.
Was machst du? Du Nervensäge! Get out!
He's telling me to get out.
Doesn't it bother you? Walking around here like some kind of animal.
I know. I need clothes. I understand.
Shouldn't be hanging around here, friend. You shouldn't be hanging around here,
I have
friend.
no choice. Sorry.
Let's see. I'd like
to report an ambush.
That's a serious matter.
Well,
I don't understand why he's not lodging a complaint himself. And why...
It's a long story.
Sorry, fella, but I'm not sure whether you're... If you were telling the truth, why don't you bring your law... I'm sorry, lad, but until then...
Excuse me. I'm looking for the man who was in the pillory with me yesterday.
I can't help you with that. You'll have...
I'd like to buy...
If it's a tradesman you're after, most of them live here in the village, of course. Your best bet is to ask our merchant Jörg. He knows everyone. I'm sure he'll help you.
I need to speak...
With the Royal Chamberlain?
Why not?
I'd like to talk to him too, boy. But he's...
And where do I find...
Where do you think?
But they won't let me in.
What do you want me to do? I'm not going to put in a word.
What's new?
Nothing special, fortunately. It's peaceful here, and the... Well, that's how it was, and
what happened?
What do you think? It started with that nomadic riffraff, and then the wolves started to come in. Oh, and then our master... But that's no...
I understand. What's new?
I project the in... Well, and now I've been... He said...
What do you mean?
That we found someone buried here. Don't even ask. I've been digging up bodies ever since that bandit gang started running rampant. Also, if it wasn't bad, now someone's stealing cabbage.
Cabbage?
Aye, and the peasants won't stop bugging me. Say, do I really have to do this? Do I have the... And that's about it.
That sounds interesting.
Alright, for now this is enough. I need to get me some clothes. She told me I can just lockpick and steal. I don't...
Keep the peace, and we won't have any problems.
God be with you.
You're just ignoring me. Okay. So that's blue trespass. I don't think. Let's see. You can start lockpicking by holding X if you have a lockpick in your inventory. Use the cursor size to find the correct lockpick position. The cursor will turn gold when you hit the right spot. Start rotating the whole lock with L2 and keep the lockpick in the right position. R. The difficulty depends on the complexity. Turn until the lock is open, but be careful. Turning a lock when your lockpick isn't on the correct position can cause it to break and make a loud noise. That's too difficult. Okay. So we're not even going to try then. I need some clothes, man. It appears I can't find any clothes without getting in trouble. That's a nice house.
Doesn't it bother you walking around here like some animal?
Aye, it does. I didn't have a choice in the matter. Sorry.
Let's close this. Oh, so this is the tavern, I think, here. Where I was. That is a hard lock. Very easy. Let's see, you can start lockpicking by holding X if you have lockpicking. Use the cursor size to find the correct lock position. Use the cursor size. The cursor will turn gold when you've hit the right spot. Start rotating the whole lock with L2 and then keep the lock pick in the right position. Alright, so let's see here. Okay. So we got in. And we got that. That's cool. But there weren't clothes in there. Need some clothes. That's what I need. I need some clothes. I don't want to steal that. I just want clothes.
Nothing suits your fancy, eh?
No, ma'am. Okay, here's the tavern where I was. Let me talk to her again.
Get dressed. You can't just walk around like this.
Aye. Right away.
Have you come to break some more stuff? If you want something, wait till I've stopped being angry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And if you don't have anywhere to sleep, they'll look after you and jelly off.
I ran into Agnes today. That girl is just glowing.
An affair like that in a very long time. It's not every day you get married off into a noble family.
I hear it's going to be big, and that Lord Samin bought a mountain of stuff for it. So much food and drink.
I was talking to
Where can I get some clothes, man? Luckily they didn't steal all my food.
Hey! Did you forget your clothes somewhere?
Thanks for pointing that out. I was just changing.
What is this here? Shear? Taylor. Here we go. How much does it cost? I don't even know. I only have 8. Let's see.
Worried about the price? Sure. Why not?
Haggling will allow you to influence the price you pay for items for... He wants 8.3. I want to pay.
Very well then. Excellent. It's a pleasure doing business with you. Take care.
Let's see. Okay, so we have armor back on. There we go. I want to knock him out and get some like better clothes. The problem is if I knock him out.
What? Huh? Mind where you're going.
Oh yeah, sorry.
What's that?
Okay, well we got clothes. Let's see, I apparently I had clothes on this whole time and didn't even know it. So I think we need to look at what quest is. Let's see. With the help of the blacksmith. To find out what happened to Mutt. Alright, so that's what I want to do first. I want to go find out what happened to Mutt. Let's go do that. We have clothes on now, which is good.
Oh, I just remembered.
Hmm?
I really bet.
Good luck.
I want to give her something. She seems so nice. She gave me some stuff too. Can punch. Got some dandelion. Okay, so I need to put these so they don't spoil and dry them. Alright, we'll check that in a minute. Let's head over. I want to see if I can find my dog. Oh, he's a long ways away. Yeah, that may not be the wisest thing right now. Let's see. Can I... Where is the... Not the tailor. Where's the smith? Want the smith. Blacksmith. Let's go back and turn around. For now. We need to get to this blacksmith so we can get work for him. Let's see, the quest should be there. Let's look at the journal. Journal. Okay, see. Zoom out. That's the miller. That's the blacksmith. Alright, so we actually need to head this way. Let's head up to him. I'll focus on getting some plants later when I have time. First thing I want to do is maybe we can mill something and get some gear out of it at the same time. Or not mill, but pardon, smith. Can't take any cabbage, huh? Probably should have went to the road.
Oh, gods. I wonder what their names were. I see they haven't been forgotten, and the locals still worship them. I can't really blame them seeing the state of this land.
Alright, let's get running. We'll take this little path here. I can't fast track there. Head into the smithy. Run faster! Not quite fast enough. I think we're getting close. Yep, we are. You can say the road is right up here. Let's stay along the road so I don't get myself into trouble. There we go. Feel more safe on the road. I think this might be the smith right here coming up. Run! Run, Henry, run! Crap, horse crap. Talk off. I heard a dog. That'd be cool if my mutt was here too. You here, sir? Don't want to steal anything yet.
The whole village burnt to the ground! Hell on earth! Just a few days' walk from here! You have to hear this! In silver skillets, they say.
Aren't those dice sad you're just letting them sit there? I'm all done in.
Don't shove!
Where are you at?
Look out!
Oh, sorry. Oh, there he is. Okay. Excellent.
What do you need? Hurry up! I don't have all day.
Here to help you.
I'm here then. You said in the alehouse that you could do with a helping hand at the forge, didn't you?
I could. My last two hands, well, what's your name? Henry?
That's right.
You said something in the tavern about being a blacksmith.
Aye, that's me. My father was a swordsmith, and not just any. He even forged swords.
For the nobility, eh? Well, as it happens, I have to forge a wedding.
So you'll take me.
Hold your horses. I'll have to try. You could forge me a hunting sword as a test, so I can see if you can make a straight blade. That shouldn't give you much trouble if your father was a swordsmith, should it?
Sure thing. I can get started right away.
Great. Find some iron and get started then.
Iron?
Let's do it.
You can't make a sword out of butter, but if you don't have your own stuff, you can get everything from the chest in my forge. Go over to the anvil and let's get started.
Let's see. Let's transfer all items. Okay, start forging on the anvil by pressing X. Hunting sword.
Furnace is cold now. Give it a practice try. Some things, like swords, are too long to fit in the fire. You have to heat it up. Try poking it around for a bit. Now get the furnace nice and hot. There's a lever above you. Give it a pull. It works better.
Holding R2 pumps air into the furnace and increases the temperature in it. There it goes. It's going red hot.
Tell the temperature by the color, but you won't be able to tell when it's in the fire. You have to take it out from time to time and take a look. Try it out. See? It's the color of straw, which is what you want. And you heated the whole thing up. Nicely done.
To
Now
the
you can
anvil?
go straight to the anvil. Try moving the sword along the anvil so you can get the hang of it.
You can move the piece back and forth with the anvil using L to change the
Now
point
take
of
the
impact.
hammer and try hitting it a few times. See the sparks? That's the sign of a good strike. The more sparks, the better. Also, you can hammer with different degrees of power. A stronger hit will do more, but it'll tire you out faster. Try giving it a few blows, as hard as you can, so I can see how strong you are. That's got a nice ring to it. Of course, if it was all about hitting an anvil with a hammer, any dolt could do it. You've got to hammer the workpiece evenly. One hit next to the other. Very nice. You're doing just fine. But when I say evenly, I mean it. A sword has two sides, like a lot of other things, including myself. Turn it over and continue on the other side.
Rotate. All right.
Nice. Now try forging it on both sides. The closer it is to being finished, the more it will take on the shape you want. It'll cool off soon anyway.
Let's rotate it again.
It's cooled now. You can't do it all in one go. You've got to put it back in the furnace from time to time.
All right, let's go put it back.
You've got to go there and back all day. But it's all part of the craft. Now, get back to the forge and heat it all up again, like before.
Blowing this thing up. You got to make it to like the color of straw, he said.
Heated up now.
All right, yep.
So come over to the anvil. See that? Besides the spark, you can tell a good strike by the sound it makes. That's the ring you want. Well struck.
Who's whistling?
Sparks are flying nicely. See how it's taking on the right shape? That's how you can tell it's almost finished. Now, I've got a piece of advice for you. Hammer to a rhythm. When I hammer a piece to a beat, the work goes by easier. Sometimes I'll whistle to myself to keep the rhythm going. Go. You've got it finished. All that's left is to temper it. And
Quench,
the sword will
quench
be done.
and finish.
The rest is just tweaking.
After you finish forging your sword, you must still temper with it. Okay, so we got a hunting sword.
Right. Let's have a look. Very nice work. Your father taught you the trade well.
He'd certainly be happy to hear that.
If you carry on hammering as well as you did today, you've definitely got a job here. Even so, keep in mind, it's all about making sure every strike does its job.
Yes, sir.
That's why you can't let it get cold, or keep striking the same spot. If you work evenly, each strike falling right next to the last one, you can't go wrong. Got that? Or is there something else you want to ask about?
What good does it do?
It makes you work to a rhythm.
How do I know a good strike from a bad?
By the sparks that fly up. It rings out with a different sound when you...
What's the right way to...
Do it till it turns the color of straw. Ideally, the main thing is, don't work it cold. But don't overheat it either. As soon as sparks start to fly up...
Okay.
Why should I forge?
If you keep hammering the same spot, but jumping from the best
Got
thing
it.
to do...
How will I know it's...
Notice the shape. The closer you are to finishing...
Thanks.
You can sleep in the chamber by the woodshed. And there's a chest where you can keep your... And of course, you can use the forge. Any questions?
Where can I get...
You can buy some essentials from me. But if you want to make a fancy sword with lots of ornamentation... This is just a village, you know.
What can I do with the items I've...
Well, you can sell them. Though you probably won't have much luck around here.
Where exactly is my...
At the side of the house. There are 2 doors and a wheelbarrow between them. And you can put your things in the chest there.
What now?
What do you think? You're not going to be idle. I'll find you some work. You're pretty good at swords. But what the locals Right. Here are some simple drawings that show what they're both supposed to look like. You can get down to it right away.
Just like that?
Sacre, lad. I chose you because you already know a thing. You take care of these smaller jobs. Forge away as long as you're able. Once you've made some coin and feel like being out in the open again.
Alright, the biggest advantages of having your own bed are that it is always available for you to available to you, and sleeping in automatically saves the game. You can get more beds at later stages of the story or buy them in taverns. Okay, so let's see here. So what we're gonna do is, I think we have that here. I want to see. Can I use this?
Sorry?
I don't know if I can use it anymore. So we have a hunting sword. Now let's go ahead and equip that. Okay, so we have a hunting sword there. That's the one I crafted, which I must have came out pretty good. Thought he wanted me to make other stuff too.
What do you want here, you scoundrel? Why'd you barge in? It's about those 2 idiot hands of mine, Venser and Franzi. They drove...
Do you want me to find...
Just so. But more importantly, I want to know where my cart is.
Have you any idea which way...
There's only one road to Semin that can take a cart. It leads from... But I've got a bad feeling.
Those 2 hands of yours...
Can't tell you much. I don't think they wanted to stay here with me for long. But these...
Were they suspicious?
No, they worked hard. They...
What was the cart...
Bugger and bollocks. All sorts of stuff. There were some hunting swords, bastard swords, and some kitchen stuff. There's a good month's work in that...
Alright.
Go ahead. And if you find...
Gladly. Can I ask you...
What is it you need?
Alright.
Time's wasting.
There's a couple...
Ask away.
Thanks. I'd like you to...
It can be done, but it doesn't come free. What are you interested?
Yeah, I can't do any.
I'm still not really sure of myself in the forge.
Why not? Why don't you forge me another hunting sword?
Yeah, I have.
Let's see what you... Get to it. I want to see how you'll fare.
Alright.
Furnace is cold now. Give it a practice try. Some things, like swords, are too long to fit in the fire. You have to heat it up.
So now we're going to do another attempt at this.
Now get the furnace nice and hot. There's a lever above you. Give it a pull. Works the bellows. You can tell the temperature by the color, so you won't be able to tell
Yep,
Try it out.
good glow.
See? It's the color of straw. Which is what you want. And you heated the whole thing up. Nicely done. Now you can go straight to the anvil. Try moving the sword along the anvil so you can get the hang of it. Now take the hammer and try hitting it a few times. See the sparks? That's the sign of a good strike. The more sparks, the better. Also, you can hammer with different degrees of power. A stronger hit will do more, but it'll tire you out faster. Try giving it a few blows, as hard as you can, so I can see how strong you are. That's got a nice ring to it. Of course, if it was all about hitting an anvil with a hammer, any dolt could do it. You've got to hammer the workpiece evenly. One hit next to the other. Very nice. You're doing just fine. But when I say evenly, I mean it. A sword has two sides, like a lot of other things, including myself. Turn it over and continue on the other side.
One, two, three, 1, 2, 3.
Nice. Now try forging it on both sides. The closer it is to being finished, the more it will take on the shape you want. It'll cool off soon anyway. It's cooled now. You can't do it all in one go. You've got to put it back in the furnace from time to time.
Let's
Sometimes
do it.
You've got to go there and back all day. But it's all part of the craft. Now, get back to the forge and heat it all up again, like before. The whole thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil.
Got that nice solid glow. Dun, 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 dun,
That's the stuff.
dun, 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 dun,
Well
dun.
struck.
I'm just thinking like he said to do it in the pattern.
The ring you want. See how it's taking on the right shape? That's how you can tell it's almost finished. Now, I've got a piece of advice for you. Hammer to a rhythm. When I hammer a piece to a beat, the work goes by easier. Sometimes I'll whistle to there you go. You've got it finished. All that's left is to temper it.
Okay.
And the sword will be done. The rest is just tweaking.
A little hotter. Dip it in. And I'm going to try and sell him this sword. Quality's a 2. So how many swords do I have now? I have a 3, a 3, and a 2. So now I'm going to try and sell them to him. Let's end this for a minute. I want to sell you stuff. Can I sell you? Alright, I need to sell. And he also talked about making horseshoes. Alright, let's go over to the 2 doors. He said he had 2 doors. And he said I could sleep. So let's take a look.
Did I imagine it?
Oh.
I must be mad.
Yeah, buddy.
Fuck it. Greetings to you.
I was trying to lockpick his stuff even after he gave me a place to stay. Alright, let's see here. No, I don't want to lockpick this.
What's that?
Why is it open?
Oh, sorry.
What are you doing here? If anything's missing, I know who to go and see.
It's not.
What are you doing here?
It's not. I didn't take your stuff, promise. I'm trying to find where this bed he gave me is in this little house. So let's see real quick. Because I think we're going to call it there. But I want to find out. Okay, maybe it's over here. He said I could put my stuff in a crate. That's not it. Maybe this is it right here. No, that's the crapper. Yep, I don't want to steal that. Clearly, I'm not doing very well. I have a hard time with this.
God bless you.
The way the game is. You don't want to rob. Okay, I think this is it right here. I don't want a lockpick. Okay, let's bed for 4 hours. Getting a little hungry. Okay. So I think this is the bed that he was offering me, though I'm not sure.
I apologize. Christ, so much dust.
Anyway, as we kind of venture together through this game and learn more about it, again, I haven't researched at all. We are playing this live and going through this here. Clearly, I've made quite a few bad choices, but that's how we learn. And luckily, that I don't think the game penalized me real heavy yet. So anyway, as always, we thank you for watching the Chaos Delve. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, leaving feedback so we can play the games you want. And we look forward to our next playthrough of Kingdom Come 2 Deliverance. Have a great one.